Okay, I'm playing my first ever league with Infect. I've never played this deck before, so I'm not expecting things to go perfectly. I just want to get a feel for it, see if I like the deck at all. This is Aaron Barrich's list. Aaron came 13th at the most recent SCG with it, which is sweet. Notable inclusion, Mishra's Bauble makes Become Immense really heckin' good. Something Aaron has been trying out recently. This has a lot of threats. There's a lot of lands. That's an interesting question, Ty. That's an interesting question. 5-0, 10-0 incoming. That is true, Cass. Seems like a keep. I assume this is a keep. It's not that fast, but it only needs to draw one pump spell to be fast. That's a good question, Morgan. Honestly, I kind of just try out a bunch of things and see what I like. Like, I care a lot about just how it seems to line up against the popular decks in the meta. I care about power level, consistency. You know, where is the thing I'm doing like fundamentally powerful against the format in some way? Is like a good question to be asking yourself whilst you're playing the deck. Hey there, Urza's Tower. Right. Let's draw a pump spell. Let's draw a pump spell. Woo! So good at this deck. I think we broke the format, chat. I think we broke the format. This is a good start. This is a heckin' nice start. What do you look for? Well, turn 2 kills. Something I like to look for. Best thing is, all the Tron lists have been trimming back on Walking Ballista. People play like 1 or 2 copies of that card at the moment. Alright, good start. Let's take a look at, I have Kazu's sideboard guide, which is a tiny bit outdated, but will give me a vague idea. So Kazu brings in Spell Pierce, Dissenter's Deliverance, Claim, Spellskites. And I assume we should be bringing in Ceremonious Rejection too, since we have those. Then Kazu takes out Dismember, a Blessing, an Arbor, 2 Distortion Strike, and... Alright, so these are the 5 Kazu takes out, so we're going to have to trim a few more cards here if we want to bring in all of these. Already more wins than humans. High bar to pass. So we definitely want, like, this stuff. I'm not sure how many Spellskites we want. Don't know if I want to go overboard on them. Also don't know how many Nature's Claims I want. You get the feeling this is going to be a quick league. It could well be. What does Dissenter's Deliverance do? I know I've gotten destroyed by this card before on Oblivion Stone, when like they like Spell Pierce your Oblivion Stone and then destroy it, but maybe it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't do anything, shops. We can destroy a Expedition map with it, which is something. Might be a bit cute. Also, we'd rather kill, like, on the draw, this is way better against Expedition map. I'm not sure I ever want to be spending my first turn doing that is the problem. Maybe I just want the second Spellskite. Spellskite's so good against Ballista as well. You don't want the Skites at all. That's reasonable, Michael. Maybe they're too slow. Aw, Cass. Rar. Let's try this. Give this a go. I believe this is a mulligan, chat. Oh boy. How is the poisoning going? I mean, our first game we got a turn 2 kill, so that's nice. So like, if we draw a breeding pool, we get to go turn 1 Glistener. Turn 2 hit for 5. But then we can't become a Mitz for a little while. I need to update the stream die title. I do. Let's do that whilst we ponder our future. Completing the... Yeah, I think I'm all this, I agree. I think it's like not super far off, but yike. This is very much a yike. I don't know what this beats either. This is the thing. Perfect. Perfect hand. Lock it in. This hand tapped for 2 different types of mana. I would call it a locket. Can't lose. Can't ever lose. Might lose. They did keep a 7. Tron keeping a 7 against Infect is pretty terrifying. TBH. That is one of the best draws in our deck. Interesting. Because like this could actually like output enough Infect if we draw like a couple things to get us there. Tron can't beat Inkmoth. That's certainly a description. I think it's a bit generous. A bit of a generous description. Yeah, that for sure shops. Tron keeping a 7 is scary. At least in this matchup. Means the hand must be quite good. They say as they proceed to not do anything. It helps with the become immense. Alright, let's just swing for 1 here. Aww. Thank you, Dr. Muggy. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. I really loved recording that episode with Jerry and Brian. By the way, everyone, check out the game podcast. A, because the game podcast is awesome. B, because I showed up on an episode, which was released like yesterday. It was pretty rad. Alesha just put a link in chat, because Alesha is great. You enjoyed the episode too? I'm really glad to hear that, Sky. Thank you. I guess I should do this now. I could draw +2/+2 and save this from a Dismember. I don't know. Who even knows? Urza's Tower, huh? Scary. Ah, thank you, Amy. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. Makes me really happy to hear. Jerry G's great in person. One of the nicest people I've met in Magic. Thank you, Cass. I would say that you're exceedingly biased, but I also very, very much appreciate it. Cracks the expedition map. Interesting. This seems like a bit of a tough game to win, if I'm being honest. Animate my Inkmoth. Ah! Cass. Oh my gosh. That is fair, Shops. That is fair. We're going to put them to free Infect, so Become Immense plus Inkmoth kills them. But we'd need to draw a Bauble or a Mutagenic Growth to make the Nexus bigger to be able to cast the Become Immense next turn. Walking Ballista. They're still technically dead if we draw Mutagenic or a Fetch. So we have like, on our Malta 4, we have like 10 live draws to kill them. Alright, come on. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can only put them to... Well, then we have 2 Inkmoths in play. I don't know. I think we're meant to use the Might to save the Spellskite from the Walking Ballista. Maybe. Still pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, Bobbin. What we're meant to do with it. We have 2 options, right? We can put them to 9 poison with 2 Inkmoths and a Pendelhaven in play. Or we can save the Spellskite from the Ballista. I think we play Inky, activate Pendle. If they kill Spellskite before damage, that's lethal. But they're not going to kill the Spellskite until end of turn, right? I guess then they just untap before killing it. This is really tricky. Oh my gosh. Alright. So this is the newly controlled one. So we tap the newly controlled one. This is the original one. So we animate the original one. And then we can pump this, might this. And we put them to 9 poison with 2 Inkmoths and a Pendelhaven in play. Oh, I could have played this to bait the Ballista activations. Apparently I'm baiting them anyway. Oh, and then I could become immense. Yeah. Yeah, lassie. Maybe you're right about that. Because now I can't do that, right? I'll let the first 2 resolve and then they don't kill either. I'm very new to this. I'm learning. This is a learning experience, chat. Yeah, I should let them put a second one on the stack, then neither of our creatures can die. So even despite mulling to 4, our opponent keeping a 7, and me playing badly, we have significant outs to kill them. plugging in another light. I don't want to see what they're doing for their turn anyway. That is not an Ulamog. Yeah, they need a second Ballista, or they need an Ulamog, or a World Breaker. World Breaker gets there too. Right. So we also need to dodge World Breaker. There's not a World Breaker. There's also not a World Breaker. Cool. I'll take it. Perfectly played. We won, so I can't have made any wrong plays, right? That's how it works. We won, so I played perfectly. Oh, my word. They could not beat the Inkmoth. The Inkmoth was too good, Bobbin. Our Multifor was too strong. Oh my gosh. Winning is the only metric. A win is a win. Yeah, I'll take it. We've already won as much in one match as we did with a whole league of humans. Alright, so I'd like to go first. I suspect this is a mulligan. No infect creature, 4 lands. Strong, strong. I suspect this is a keep. This is a turn 2 if we draw a second land. Just a hell of a thing. Alright, so let's get this Glistener Elf into play. That is an Ether Vial. I'm on land. I need to beat humans. No! God damn, I wanted to beat humans. That's all I wanted in my life. Is that too much to ask for? Tilt. Alright. During your main phase, right? Just making sure it was the right one. Fire this off. I could just put them to 1. Or I could wait and not let them know about these and like maybe get to use them as combat tricks. Because we have the Dismember to kill a Meddling Mage or Freebooter anyway. Alright, they have a blocker. It's pretty annoying. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Huh? So good. Right. Let's pay some life right here. Like to go to 11, please. Basically playing Death Shadow. Nice. Oh. They really liked that champion of the parish. Right, humans. So apparently we bring in Distortion Strike. Spellskites. We take out... Oh, we probably want this Dismember too, which is not in Kazu's sideboard. And then we take out Blessing, which we don't have. A Defense and a Vines. What else do we want to board out? These, I guess we could probably take out a Mishra's Bauble against like the Thalia deck. You'd cut the Serum Visions. The Serums? I don't know what you mean by Serums. Bobbin. Free Spellskite seems overboarding, that's fair. Oh, that makes sense, Bobbin. Yeah, we could cut it. We could just go down to 2 Spellskites. I think part of the idea is Spellskite also blocks really well. As well as, like, protecting us from Reflector Mages and such. Maybe we could just play the 2, though. Alright, I'm in. So we really need a Blighted Agent or an Inkmoth Nexus. We do have a Dismember, which is pretty nice. We have all these fetch lands that become immense. I kind of want to keep this. It's so hard to ever hit them with like Glistener Elves. I feel like Inkmoth is pretty important. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, they can have a Mantis Rider to block. I mean, it does have 4 lands, Prometheus, and it's pretty slow, were my concerns, but I agree that the hand is probably just good. Alright. Please no Thalia. Meddling Mage. Yes, I'm just meant to let this resolve. They're gonna name Blighted Agent anyway. I guess then I'd want to kill the champion. I kind of just want to kill the champion to slow them down a lot. There is like a chance they name Dismember, and then it makes like Delving's Become Immense kind of slow. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. I think it's fine. Hopefully they name Blighted Agent. They did. Thank you. Thank you for not ghosting. Find a forest. Ship across for 1. Please no Mantis Rider. Ugh. Gross. Alright. It's pretty good. So I can... Mantis Rider is pretty good, Bobbin, I will agree. Hey there, Gatekeeper. Oh, that was brutal, Lassie. That was one of the most upsetting moments I've had on stream. Find a forest. Animate the Inkmoth. Yeah, there's one main one side. You can't have like too many dismembers in because it costs a lot of life, but it's obviously quite powerful when you need it. I'm just going to do this. If they chump, that's great. If they don't chump, then, you know, the Inkmoth's lethal at any point. Doesn't mean they can Phantasmal Image the Rider, which is probably not beatable, if I'm being completely honest. Puts me to 6. Yeah, they can put me to 6. No, it puts me to 2 because of this as well. So, like, I have to attack with 1 Inkmoth. Oh, this is so brutal. So they have 2 lethal creatures on the way back. So I have to go fetch a Dryad Arbor to chump with, but then they have 2 lethal creatures again, so we take 1. Something like play Inkmoth, animate both, double chump. I can't win from there though. Because I'd be on 1, they'd have to grow like Glistener Elf, become immense it to eat their attacker. I guess like technically no, because they'd still have these in play, so we're not even eating them in combat. Alright, game 3. Game 3. Wasn't even like that strong a draw from them. I guess they had like 1, 2, 3, but those are the games where you really want Spellskite, right? Just like blocks a mid-sized ground creature for a while, buys you a lot of time. It's possible we just want the 3rd one in. Hey there, Selene. Glad you're back. Ooh, I would like to keep this hand. And they would like to mull to 5. Awesome. Very okay with that. Alright, let's see. Oh, I could have used the Bauble as a scry, but I just want to get this in play, right? So. Oh, thank you, Lassie. I'm glad you like it. I've not worn this in a long time. Let's take a look. See? Meddling Mage, huh? Wild. Become immense. Huh. Alright, I kind of want to go Inkmoth Spellskite. Then I can start like swinging with the Inkmoth potentially if they play a ground blocker. Could also just play a 2nd Gelf. Then if I draw a fetch land, we have 6 plus 2 is 8 for 9 damage on an unblocked Gelf. Do we even need to draw a fetch land? I guess Mutagenic Growth does it too. Does Bauble do it? Bauble would do it as well. So it would like force them to name the right pump spell. Kinda want to just like cast the Gelf. Kinda into that. I think this is like pretty reasonable. Gives us a bunch of lethal draws depending on what they do. What on earth? Chalice on 1. That's wild. Alright. Resolves. Hey there, Goldmoon. Aren't they just dead now to mundane beats? They aren't dead quite yet. Pretty close to it. So we can't actually become immense here. We did draw a 1-drop, so that's pretty strong. Powerful decision on our part. Yeah, I could also chuck garbage in the yard for next turn. Maybe that's better. I was like a bit scared of them untapping and going land. I guess they can't Deputy of Detention off double Cavern on human. So that wouldn't be a concern. Yeah, I can just get one CMCs counted for Become Immense. That is true. Staticaster would be bad. Lots of people have stopped playing Staticaster. We can pitch our pump spells, that is correct. The concern is we do not have the land we need to kill in that case yet. But I don't think attacking with Inkmoth... Yeah, I don't think attacking with Inkmoth does anything, because Inkmoth with Become Immense is already lethal, right? So we just want to get cards in the yard instead. And then hope to draw a land. If we played a 1-drop instead of the Spellskite last turn, we'd have killed them. I guess we'd have killed them if we'd drawn a land, though, as well. Playing around like... casting Noble does nothing. There's a Chalice in play. It is very pretty. Everything Seb draws is absurd. It's like one of the best artists in Magic at the moment. Hey! Is that lethal? Animate this. Mutagenic Growth. We're still short. Yeah, we're still short, right? Oh, they also name Become Immense. Yep. You're correct. Oh my gosh, Cass. Thank you. Appreciate you. Do not appreciate this Chalice of the Void. It's quite rude. I don't really know how I win this. Maybe I wasn't meant to play the Spellskite. Maybe that was just like not playing to win. This is like playing to not lose to like some random removal spell that wouldn't have even ended the game anyway. So I might have slipped away. Yeah, we need to draw like a Blighted Agent. Even then it's going to be kind of tough. Could draw a Pendelhaven. Pendelhaven's actually like a pretty absurd draw. Honestly. It's probably going to name Blighted Agent. So we do have to draw specifically Pendelhaven. Well, they named Dismember. That makes sense. They're just most scared of Become Immense. They figure like Blighted Agent's just too slow a clock without Become Immense. Pretty reasonable. I'm not sure trading 1 damage for 1 Infect is good for them. I should probably still be dumping spells in the yard, right? In case I ever somehow get that Meddling Mage off the table. Strong. Yeah, I need to keep some of these for Phantasmal Images, but I should definitely cast 1 of them. Pendelhaven. Alright. Yes, we say go. Close to a Pendelhaven. It was a land. Very close to a Pendelhaven. That is pretty busted draw. Yike. Alright. Oh, that's fair, Yahweh. That's fair. You could have done that. Shrinks the freebooter. Wouldn't have ended up mattering due to the lieutenant, but... Strong. Ah, Chalice. Why is Chalice a card? Worst thing is they have 5 spells, well, at least 4 spells in hand. Yeah, riding a Mantis. Believe that is probably game over. This is a really sad game to lose. Because if I just, like, disrespect any removal or interaction and don't play the Spellskite and just cast things into the Chalice instead, I'm pretty sure I win. But I'm also learning the deck, right? My first time ever playing it. Definitely not going to play it perfectly first time around. We did get like a turn free kill in game 1, which is pretty sweet. Gosh, I hope not everyone is on Chalices in their human sideboard. It's gross. Guess our 27 1-drop deck. Chalice is very blissed up, agree. Very powerful card. I'll go first. I will keep this hand. Hey there, Nurgle. Great to see you. Right, how am I leading? I kind of want to go Forest Glistener Elf. It's a bit worse against a removal spell. Definitely, like, clocks my opponent faster. They have Caverns, Dokomoy, which helps a lot with that. They can put a Cavern on human, then they get to cast things through their Chalice. Also, they figure the matchups where they're bringing in Chalice. Chalice is so impactful, it doesn't matter if they're turning off a bunch of their own cards. And they always get to cast the first 1-drop before they cast the Chalice. So, it kind of makes sense. In a weird way. Right. God. I guess I just Noble Hierarch. Then I get to hold open Vines. Alright. Chalice is like a pretty unfair card in general, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, the fact that they're willing to board in Chalice, even though it turns off this big chunk of their deck, kind of indicates how strong it is. I wonder if they just, like, waited on a removal spell. Instead of just killing our Glistener Elf on sight. Oh my god, Prometheus. Symmetry. Symmetrical cards are fair. Oh my word. There's a Blood Crypt. I wonder what they're playing. For sure, Phil. I honestly think Titan Shift is just meant to have Chalices in the board. Like, I'm always surprised how underplayed that card is in Titan Shift sideboards. Ooh, what are they playing? There's so many black-red decks at the moment. I have no idea. I'm really, really curious what they're playing. Could be Dredge. Dredge wouldn't necessarily have a turn 1 play if they have a Cathartic. I get the impression it is Dredge. It could also be a Collective Brutality, right? It could also be a Collective Brutality. From something. Some deck of some description. Doesn't run basic Swamp. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. What on earth? Alright then. I guess I'm going to be saving my Glistener Elf. It is a card. It's certainly a magic card you could register, if you were so inclined. Alright, which way am I saving this? I guess I'd rather save it with a Might. Because this can always do +4/+4, but also saves this from removal. Yeah, I agree, Bob, and I have lots of mana, so I can just, like, use the Might instead. And keep hold of the Vines. It doesn't matter that the Vines costs more mana to use. Jeez, Ensnaring Bridge, Liliana of the Veil... That sounds like a scary deck, Dim Sum. I don't know why there's a Master of Cruelties. I guess Master of Cruelties is good with Ensnaring Bridge. Kinda. If you squint a lot. Alright, so they have to take the Become Immense or else they die. And then they're still just dead to a +4/+4, or a +2/+2, I think. No, it has to be a +4/+4. Damn. They run 4 Chalice, joy. What a delight. It's almost tempting to +4/+4 here. Then I kill them through a Chalice, but they'd have cast Chalice if they had one in hand. I don't know how much removal they're going to play. I am not a big fan of Chalice of the Void, can confirm. Yes, I'm just going to do this. I need to be able to protect my Glistener Elf from a removal spell. But it's not like clear that I'm beating a removal spell very easily. Forces me to draw a +4 to kill them. They play Bedevil. That's so wild. Jeez. God, it's Chalice. That's a walking ballista. Oh, strong. I mean, I'm still drawing to +4/+4 to kill them. Right? Yeah, if I draw for +4/+4, they still just die. Come on. Ah! Alright. Oh, so I want to make this a 2-turn clock. Obviously, this means my elf is exposed to a Brutality or another walking ballista. I think making this a 2-turn clock is too important. Aw, thank you, Calculo, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Graven cans. The old Graven cans blood moon technology. Yep. Yes, they get to flame slash my Gelf. I do get to kill the Chandra, but I need to draw like an Inkmoth really soon. It's not quite an Inkmoth. Right. Let's get rid of Chandra. Have the Pendelhaven to protect Dryad Arbor from like -2/-2s, but that's not too relevant. I really just need to draw Inkmoth, I think, within like the next turn or so. Ah. You should pass on to Mir that she is adorable. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all are ridiculous. Alright. Let's see what they do here. Is this a chalice? It's a tormenting voice. Interesting. This is my first time ever actually playing Infect Sneaky. So far the baubles have felt decent. We've had like a bunch of scenarios where we've had like a Become Immense in hand, and if we draw a bauble we just get to like kill our opponent because it's like an extra card to delve. So that's been kind of nice. Chalice doesn't actually change the equation that much. Weirdly. Alright. Need to get in some damage with my Arbor before a bridge comes down. Soften up my opponent for the Hierarch beats. Arbor gonna give it to them? Really is. To be fair, a significant portion of this game I was not worried about Chalice. I feel like this Chalice is not currently doing that much. Alright, there's the bridge. Kinda scary. Oh, they have another spell. We can get their hand real low. What do we do if they play Modern All-Star Master of Cruelties? I imagine we'll be essentially dead by that point. I'm not sure how much it changes the equation. I'm playing around Chalice by not drawing spells. Ooh, this kind of answers the Inkmoth hopes and dreams. Yep. Hit you for 4, I guess. I can't attack. I'm so silly. I can't win this game anyway, though. Right? Wow. So tilting. I missed out on 2 damage. Pro plays. I just wanted to F6. Am I not allowed to F6 without being punished? Yeah, that's pretty absurd. Lassie. I guess they could do that anyway, right? They could go black, black for E, so it actually works anyway. Sure thing, Phil. Alright. You convinced me. I'm just trusting Phil's word on this. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we can add some Ceremonious Rejections, Spell Piercers. I assume Dismember is quite poor. Assume Distortion Strike is quite poor. Oh, we should add the Dissenter's Deliverance, right? We should probably add the Nature's Claim too. Yeah, I agree, Prometheus. We do not have Viridian Corruptor. They're bringing Anger, jeez. It's terrifying. Hey there, Sandro, good to see you. What are we cutting? It kind of feels like we need most of our pump spells. Maybe Spellskite's just really good. Lives through Anger. Slogs through -2/-2s. Just worried about overboarding as well. Number one duty as a mod is to occasionally time Dokamoy out. Truer words. Truer words have in fact. I need to not play around anything and just go for a fast kill. That's fair. Maybe I should just trim on Spellskites. Maybe they're a bit slow. Yeah. This feels like not unreasonable. Oh. I feel kind of bad for Dokamoy sometimes. Only sometimes. I try not to make a habit of it, you know. Interesting. I mean, I assume this is a keep. It's not a very fast kill, but we've got Pendelhaven like Groundswell against them. The Inkmoth is quite good against their removal. I assume this is a keep. Just like a bit worrying that we don't have any interaction with Chalice in hand. Thanks for hanging out, Calculoso. Hope work goes okay. Please no Spirit Guide. Oh my god. Why does this why do bad Chalice of the Voids happen to good people? Thanks, Dak. Appreciate you. Love you, etc. Rip Blighted Agent. Oh my god, I'm just gonna be registering Tron in London, aren't I? It's just my fate. I can feel it coming. Urza's Tower is calling to me. It's sending out the signal. I have Dissenter's Deliverance in my deck, but I also have Become Immense. So I just want to get this in the yard. And like guarantee they take a card from my hand that costs mana. In case things work out weirdly and I don't have time to spend mana on it. It's like the Ceremonious Rejection. That's the one I can't cast very easily. Alright. I mean, let the 5-turn clock begin. Don't know how this ever works, but we gotta try something. I mean, if we draw Become Immense, they actually die next turn. Become Immense is a really messed up card, huh? Oh. Take back everything. Talking about messed up cards. I can't even cast Blighted Agent. What am I doing? Alright, alright, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Storm does seem like it would be kind of awkward at the moment, I agree. Apparently Storm gets destroyed by Phoenix. And it does get destroyed by Grixis Death Shadow, which we know. Dryad Arbor can still... Yeah, I can still attack with a 1/1. Put them on the old, like, 18-turn clock. Hey there, Influx. Damn, keep. Is this a turn 2? This might be a turn 2. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh, this is only 8 plus 1 though. Yes, it's not quite a turn 2. We need like a mutagenic for the turn 2. It is a bit weird, Oinkster. I guess it's just harder for people to hate out, right? A lot harder to know the angle to attack Phoenix on, since it attacks from a lot of different angles. Whereas Storm is like relatively one track. Okay, yes, you could look at it in terms of like empty the Warrens and Grape and Past in Flames are operating on different angles, but
looks like something was missing from my name.
Aww.
Dreamy, hourly, dreamy.
Influx, thank you so much for the sub, the resub. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. It means a ton to me. A Braid helped a fair bit against humans. Ooh, against Tron again. Relic is pretty good here though. Against this Become Immense. Alright. It's not a +4/+4. So I guess we go Pendelhaven this. For the extra point. Get down our Gelf. And swing. Maybe I was meant to lead on Pendelhaven instead of Breeding Pool. I figured I wanted to get fetches in the yard though for Become Immense. That's me thinking at the time. But now I'm like wasting a fetch from the yard. I guess that would have happened anyway because I'd need to fetch up the green mana for this Gelf. Alright, get rid of our Bauble. Right, this relic is really heckin' good, y'all. It's doing work. So this is 3, 4, 5. I want to save this for like a Become Immense turn though, right? Maybe I was meant to play a fetch there. If I play a fetch, I get to force the relic tap. And then I have 2 things to turn on the Become Immense next turn. So I like make it so that they have to sack the relic, have mana up to sack the relic if they want to stop me Become Immencing. Whereas now they just get to like tap the relic. Well, we also just have lethal between these 3 and the Mutagenic. Hey there, Marcus. Ooh, our opponent died. Seems like a really unwise decision on their part, if I'm being completely honest. Seems like something went wrong. Oh my gosh. We are, Marcus. This deck is a treat. I'd like to pump my Glistener Elf. I'd like to Mutagenic Growth my Glistener Elf. Ah, I imagine she does want me to know that, Sky. That sounds quite probable. Oh my gosh. Alright. So Tron. Ceremonious Rejections, Spell Pierces, and a Spellskite. Take out this Dismember. Take out these Distortion Strikes. Take out a Blossoming Defense. And a Dryad Arbor. Fairly straightforward. Cass confirmed, very dork. Oh my gosh. Everyone in chat except for you is a dork. Are people just not capable of being dorks if they're permanently timed out? You're a dorkamoy. Oh my gosh, Alesha. That's incredible. Can I rename Dokamoy to Dorkamoy? You really hate Bauble in this deck? It's been pretty fine so far. It just like fuels Become Immense really well. It's not amazing, but alright. Seems acceptable. It would be inaccurate. That's a good one, Dorkamoy. That's a good one. Aww, Hickahook. Oh my god. Ooh, nice forest. Trying another Bauble is like not the most impressive. Oh no, I thought it revealed I'm being silly. It does sound exactly like something a dork would say, doesn't it, Cass? How suspicious? What suspicious behaviour? Alright. Land would have been decent. I guess I'm gonna check what I'm drawing for info. Then I'm going to stare at this hand of cards and probably accept that I'm just holding up a spell, holding open Spell Pierce now that I know I'm drawing a Verdant Catacombs. Maybe I meant to cast a +4/+4. I don't know. Having Spell Pierce open for Khan feels pretty important. Hoping they don't have Ballista ever. Please no Ballista. Be kind to me, opponent. I deserve this win. When you think about it. Khan. That's a Ballista. No, it isn't. What is it? It's 7 mana. Oh no. They removed a mana from their spell. I got so excited when they put 7 mana into their spell. This is a bit of a yikes. So, we don't have any way in our deck to kill the Walking Ballista. I have to imagine the right players to concede. I don't even know, chat. This is a beating. You only protect it twice, and then I die. I don't really want to scoop, because I don't really want to let them know that we can't answer Walking Ballista. Oh, I guess this forces them to sack the Ballista. Then we just have to hope we draw a threat and that they have nothing. Isn't a big ask. Alright, so there you go. We need the Spellskites, apparently. I bought it in a second one. To be fair, we couldn't have cast Spellskite in time this game. So, you know. Oh my gosh. Just have 4 lands in hand, opponent. Give me a chance. Alright. Ancient Stirrings. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. This is a very unusual build of humans. Been working on it for a while. I'm glad you like it. More accurately, the Phyrexians have been working on this build of humans, I guess. Been attempting to complete it. Come on, Inkmoth. Yeah, Inkmoth gives us a shot. Right. They play an Ugin next turn. Oh my gosh. We crop rotate for Inkmoth and we are Gucci. They're never going to expect the crop rotation, if we're being honest. I'm going to catch them right off guard. To be honest, I might not expect the crop rotation either. My Spell Pierce! I just wanted to Spell Pierce you. I'd be kind of surprised if they put crop rotation in Modern. I guess we could have a Magus. Wait, isn't Magus of crop rotation already a thing? Or that's like Knight of the Reliquary, right? Knight of the Reliquary is basically Magus of the crop rotation. Alright, I could hypothetically win this game, but I'm kind of off it. Want to move on with my life. It could bring in the extra Spellskite. See ya, DC. I don't know. I don't want too many 1-mana things in my deck. We already have 2 Spellskites. I think this is fine. I'm just going to run it back. Losing to Tron with Infect. I mean, Walking Ballista swings the matchup a lot, George. If they draw a Walking Ballista, especially on the play, sometimes you don't get there. The matchup's still, like, decent. Honestly think that when I had 4 Walking Ballista in my Tron list, the matchup was, like, even or something. Okay, George. Yeah, I know, we suck, right? Losing to Tron with Infect? Jeez. Need to get better at this game. Etc. Alright. Play a Gelf. Dork Depths is where Dockerboy lives. Oh my gosh, y'all. What am I doing here? I can play a Blighted Agent. Have 2 creatures that I beat Dismember. Then next turn I go +4/+4. Alright, it also means a Walking Ballista for 1 doesn't destroy me. I'm kind of into that. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this. I want to be able to beat Walking Ballista for 1. So I need the second creature in play. Maybe I'm meant to do this off Pendelhaven, because then if I draw an Inkmoth, there's a world in which I end up wanting to play the Inkmoth. Oh my gosh. Isn't Archive Trap the mill one? I've played a bunch of Archive Trap on stream before. Archive Trap is a delight. Right now, either of our 1/1s kills with 2 +4/+4s. Yeah, it's the mill one. We've played a lot of Archive Trap. How's Modern? It's going okay. We got destroyed with humans. I remembered that I just don't like humans at all. But this Infect deck is pretty fun. We beat Tron. We lost like some prison deck. And then we lost to humans, but I think I could have won the match against humans if I'd played a bit better. I think I played too scared. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Chantel. Hey, they tapped out. How kind of them. Opponent is so giving. Alright, I would like to cast some +4/+4s, if I may. Rawr. Oh, how's England? Is it? It's okay over here. Pretty excited to have an MC over here. Not have to travel a million miles to get to one. Casual turn 3, no biggie. It is a little yikes right now. I try and ignore that stuff. I find it a bit hard to deal with, if I'm being completely honest. It's like Twin, but you can't tap out on turn 2 instead of turn 4. Turn 3. Yeah. Even if they didn't tap out that turn, we still get to kill them, right? Because we still had Vines up after the 2 +4/+4s. Complete absurdity. Pretty excited to make other... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Against a teammate. What an occurrence. I kind of want to keep this. It's like a turn 3 on the play. Alright, I'm in. It's like obviously a bit of an awkward hand. It's also very hard for me to like mulligan a turn 3 kill on the play. And we are against a multi-free. Okay then. Glistener Elf, go. Faithless Looting, discard Stinkweed Imp, Stinkweed Imp. Ooh. It's pretty exciting. That's an absurd draw, jeez. Alright. So now I Groundswell. And then like hold open the Pendelhaven. When the whole hand is discarded, I get to Blossoming Defense. Seems pretty good. Cool. Beat the mulligan to 3. Successfully. Let's check out the... Oh yeah, they can't even do it for free, you're correct. Check out the sideboard guide. So, in 2 relics, cage, strike. Out, dismembers, become immense skites. Interesting. Ooh. So, that is what Kazu says. See ya. Have a good day, lassie. Probably want trap. I would imagine that is the case, yes. So I want the traps and the Distortion Strike. This is like what the sideboard guide says essentially, albeit for a slightly different list. I could see a world in which like Spell Pierce is actually fine on the play. I think on the draw it's going to be a bit awkward. Maybe. Like it hits Conflagrate and it hits Cathartic. I think on the play I'm going to bring these in. I think on the draw I just need to... Like I can't afford to spend too much time interacting. Like, having Spell Pierce on the draw and my opponent just like goes turn 1 Faithless Looting, discards Stinkweed, and then my... Like, can I afford to sit there holding up and Spell Pierce for the rest of the game and hoping it lines up? Does not have a Ravenous Trap. It is quite good. Yeah, Blighted Agent's very scary for Dredge. Makes Narcomoeba a lot less problematic, right? Ooh, there's a Conflagrate in the yard now, though. Which is pretty good. Alright, which of my 1-drops am I casting? Kinda just want to cast the Hierarch. I'm pretty happy if the Conflagrate targets the Gelf, because I have the Blighted Agent to follow up with. I kind of want to get the Conflagrate out of the way, almost. kind of just want to go Gelf. Try and force some action from the Conflagrate. Don't know if that's correct. I feel like if I go Hierarch, there's just like not much pressure to try and hit it. Obviously the Narcomoeba makes this Gelf a lot less scary. But like that was always going to be an issue regardless. Bartic, yep. Okay, kind of the best possible. Kind of cannot win anymore. We need to draw a Ravenous Trap on. I know it's just like kind of too late even now. Dang. Huh? So yes, I just have to Blighted Agent. Like, hope my opponent doesn't cast Conflagrate for some absurd reason. Maybe that's a reason to go for Noble Hierarch. If it doesn't get Conflagrated, I get to go Blighted Agent and then have like a spell up to attempt to protect the agent. See you, Dorkamoy. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I think we were just meant to Hierarch. I agree, George. The mana matters because, like, just helps us protect our agent. It's just, like, so likely to like, mill a Narcomoeba off the first 5, or try and go for a reunion to try and mill a Narcomoeba just to combat what we're doing. I don't think I can win this game. I don't think I win it by saving my Glistener Elf. Can go animate Inkmoth. And then like a fetch land lets me have a lethal Inkmoth, except there's a Narcomoeba in play, so I need a Distortion Strike. Yeah, I agree, George. I agree. Alright, I cannot win this. Move on to game 3. So on the play, I think Spell Pierce is better. I still don't know if it's good enough. I don't know if it's better than just Goldfishing. Every Spell Pierce we bring in is a pump spell we have to remove. We'd be cutting like... Oh yes, Dryad Arbor is really bad. I kind of like turning a Dryad Arbor into a Pierce. Then the question is, do we want to turn like a Blossoming Defense into a Pierce? I think I have to be the proactive deck. I think I agree. Let's try this. No, it's that's the Phyrexian complete. I had not considered that people might think it's just misspelt. This is nice. 2 Blighted Agents. I don't have that much pump, but I think on the play this is fine. The Gelf is going to get in for a bit of damage, and then the agents get to take over. Yeah, Phyrexian completion is not regular old completion. Ooh, Multi 5, okay, okay. Obviously, like, Dredge moles well, but every mole they take is still, like, you know, less resources per conflagrate and stuff, which is something. Please not Dark Blast. Okay, thank God. The fear that goes into you when you see the Blood Crypt. Wow. Beats. Alright then. I don't know if there's like maybe an argument for Pendelhaven or something, but I think I just like getting the agent in play. You think I should have played Pendle there? Yeah, because then I can have triple green for 4, 5, 6. I mean, it ended up working. Yeah, I'm not going to send the Inkmoth in. You're correct. You're 100% correct. Alright, so... I can pump the Glistener Elf and just get an agent in play. And then even if I somehow get like conflagrated and lose both my creatures, I still have an Inkmoth that kills fairly quickly. If I don't get conflagrated, I probably easily win. I have 6 points in hand. I would need a green source to kill with that though. I guess technically I have 7. With just these two I have 3 points. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, but then I don't get to use this. So I only have 5 in a turn at the moment without a land. So I need to draw a land to actually kill. Wow, Giorgio's drawer has been so bad. Ooh, is this lethal? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like lethal in a bunch of ways. So I play this. Play my new Pendelhaven. Keep this Pendelhaven. Tap a mana, kick this on the Blighted Agent, 5, 6, 7, pump my Blighted Agent, sick, got the free 2, that is sweet. I might play some more of this once the new Mulligan rule is online. I kind of enjoyed it. Still not 100% convinced. It felt a lot better than humans, though. It was also a lot of fun. Which is a strong argument in favour of playing some more leagues of it later this week. Was playing a 0 mana legendary mana producer into sacking the previous one. What deck is this? Hardened Scales. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look, see who I can ship a raid to. Is